What it do, peoples? Welcome everybody to another episode of Celtics B balling. Celtics be balling. We was balling until we wasn't. Till what? 5 minutes, and I'm talking about game one. To 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We, couldn't make no more shots, or just kept shooting threes and couldn't make nothing. KP wasn't in the game. I'm a little nervous about KP, yo. That injury that kept him out for 8 games before, they're not saying it's the same, but they're saying it's the same, and they're saying they don't know what kind of injury it is. It's something that's zapping his energy. The only thing, and I really don't even know about that, but I think it's mono. That's the only thing I could come close to. Or he could have COVID and they don't say nothing. You know what I mean? But he didn't really look like himself the last couple games. And I'm talking about the Atlanta game too. Defensively, the first 2 games, well, yeah, but I was wondering, and I thought about it. I'm gonna think someone mentioned it on any of the pods, but he didn't look like himself, and it wasn't because he was missing shots, but he was the way he was missing it. Usually, the way KP shoot, it looked like I guess you would call a straight line, because it's just it's like a dart. But a lot of those misses, when his threes was front rim, he wasn't getting no lift. I'm KP don't miss shots like that. How KP don't even miss shots threes. So that's how you know, because remember I think before this season ended, he had a nice little rhythm. He even said it, yo, he's getting back his rhythm. Then I don't know, was it it was before he went out, right? So obviously, so maybe, I don't know, call the game, but whenever I guess it probably was the loss. I guess it was the loss. He was saying his shot was janky. I think it was, so I guess it was game 3 that we lost in Orlando. He was saying that. But I'm a little worried about him. Definitely worried about him. Not little. Dru came back. Dru dropped 16, 17. Happy to have Dru back off the hammy. I'm wondering, because Dru don't dunk. So I wonder that dunk, I think it was in Orlando when he dunked, maybe re-aggravated it, because I think after that he sat out those 3 games. So definitely happy to have Dru back. Not worried about tonight. You know how we do on back-to-backs. If we lose tonight, then obviously I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be a little worried. I'm gonna be hella worried. I do not want to be like Cleveland. I don't want to go in no 0-2 at home deficit. I don't want to do them thing there. If y'all watch that game, how do y'all feel about that game? That game was crazy. That game was very crazy. A lot of these games, yo, that's why even in the playoffs, back one time, you could have a 20-point lead and then cruise. Even make shots, you could still, because a lot of times this teams, after the 3, it's different times, different era. No lead is safe. One time, like I said, a 15, 20-point lead in the playoffs, basically it was a wrap. Now, nah. And it was not just us. A lot of teams blew 20-point leads. A lot of teams. I think I was thinking about the latest Denver was up big. That game that they won eventually, because Gordon hit that shot, but Denver was up big and they blew that lead. A lot of teams have been blowing these big leads, man. We can't get into that pattern. This is the second lead that we in the playoffs too. That's not nah. Everybody talked about it. What's my opinion about the threes? We shot 60. Missed 45. And it's crazy because I think we averaging 16, 17 trees. And we leading in the league, regular season. So we was one short of. You know the reason why I think, because Orlando, I blame you, Orlando. Y'all didn't let her exercise our threes like we supposed to. I don't know the average of how much threes we took, but I think one game it was like it was under 30. I say we averaged maybe 30. So I blame you, Orlando. We had to get those threes was just in our system. We had to just get it out. We had to get it out, bro. Because shooting 63s, that is wild. That is so wild. I'm no explanation. Obviously, the only thing is they was trying to like put them away, yo. And then it was like, okay, they cut the lead, timeout, came back in another three. Freaking I was watching the game. But honestly, that's when I was editing my pod and we was up. So I was like listening to it. It was in the background, but I was editing and then I literally started paying attention like the 6 whatever. I'm like, hold up, while I go on with this lead, yeah, while I go on, because I thought it was gonna go up by like 30. I think we went up by like 21. Maybe I think that was the biggest lead, maybe 24. But like I said, they backed us down, and then they got the lead briefly. Then we got the lead back, and we lost in OT. Our record is shabby. Although we haven't took a lot of like last season. We haven't had a lot. Before this record was 4-2, so we 4-3 now in OT, including this is regular season playoffs. I think the Knicks was like, now they're like 7-3. So the Knicks holding it down. That's great job, Brunson. The Knicks, and we should have lost in the regular time, whatever. Cause Brunson missed that. Good defense, Al, but Brunson missed that. I can't say it, chippy. That was actually I think it went in and then it like rolled out or something like that. So we could have lost right there, but then, you know, a weird thing, yo, I thought. And I was gonna bring this up anyway, because I thought about it, but he mentioned it. And I'm talking about sorry, I'm drawing blank. I'm trying to think of the podcast name. It is what it is. They was talking about about all like folks is messing up on the out of bounds. And because I seen it like 2 prior, and probably even more, yo, a lot of it happened in Detroit against the Knicks. They didn't get a shot off. They lost a game like that, and then the Milwaukee, they didn't get a shot off. I think the ball like went through their hands at like the last or whatever. Then we had to call a timeout just to get the ball in. That was a wild like throw it across. That was a scary ass pass. So just for Jalen just to catch it and try to do something. You know what I mean? Jalen fumbled it, but first when D-White had the ball before he called the timeout, I was like, please at least get a shot up. Please at least get a shot up. We didn't get a shot up. It's all good. It ain't gonna be all good if we lose tonight, but I don't figure us losing. We can lose. It's a basketball game, but I don't figure we awesome in back-to-backs. From losing, we awesome in the next game. You feel me? So I'm not too worried. The most person, like I said, I'm worried about is KP Crispus. And the magnitude of this game, like I said, the last update was yesterday. I seen a press conference, but we never get the chance to watch it. So I'm not sure if KP is playing. I would like for him to play. Otherwise, if we didn't lose, I'm like, I sit out, but can't be playing around. And the things, what the Knicks been doing, like there's a lot this year. And in this postseason, because everyone said, including me, Detroit should have won that series, won like a lot of those games. I watched like maybe 3-4 of them. But Detroit was up in either all of them. Like Detroit was even the games like basically the games they lost they could have won. So they could have basically won the series, and then that last I said they turned over the ball, they didn't even get a shot up. But I'm just saying that 20-something lead is not, the Knicks is used to that. The Knicks used to like clawing back. I think that's what gives them their fight. And I mean, you can't give them no type of. We already gave them life. We gave them a lot of life because they stole a game. So basically, we gotta go in Madison Square Garden, really and truly. We gotta win the next 3 games. At least the next 2 tonight. And then I thought the next game was Friday. I think someone mentioned it was Friday, but it's Saturday at 3 o'clock. Maybe 3:30, but I think it's 3 o'clock. So that's good. Not good because I ain't gonna be able to see it. I'll be at work. I have to like wait till I come off work. But it's good that they rest up. But then I don't think we even got a 2-day break. We didn't get a 2-day break in between the Orlando. I could be wrong, but I don't think we did. Because I'm like, why? But although Orlando was right there, but still. And I'm just going by like what the players say. Like, if you have an injury, that's like the worst. Or if you had an operation or whatever, it's the worst thing to fly. Because I guess your bones or your body swells up, whatever. Not your bones, but your body swells up. So the Knicks, I don't even know. Are we on fly down there? And drive down there, something like that. Probably fly. I don't know. Like, that's interesting. I think we probably fly down there. Ain't got no time for no traffic. Monday, my superstar. But then, nah. I'm thinking. I'm like, why would they fly down? They just drive, but they're not at home. I'm thinking that like they would just drive to the games, of course, around the area. But I'm probably fly down. I'm gonna try to find out, and then get back to you. But I said I'm happy Dru back, and then shout out to Dru. I was gonna shout out Dru, give him his kudos for winning this award, but Dru got 2 awards. So the award I know he had is the NBA Sportsmanship Award for the 2024-25 season. And then he also got the NBA Social Justice Championship. The NBA Social Justice Champion Award for the 24-25 season. So 2 awards. That's dope. And I didn't even know. I was just reading. Him and his wifey was honored with the Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award at the ESPYs. Or that was, see, I didn't read all the way. That was the 2023 ESPYs. So that I thought this was this year's too. So I was like, he racking it up. But they just mentioned that up like recent accolades. So shout out to you, Dru. I'm happy you're back. We are a different team that you're back. And the reason why we lost the game is because, well, one of the reasons we lost the game is because of those shooting some freaking threes. But another thing, we was not sharing the ball, bro. We had 18. What I was worried about was the boards that was gonna crush us on the glass, but I think was either they had one more than us. I think we had 43. They had 42, 44, something like that. At the beginning, they was getting us on the glass. We cleaned up the glass, and then shout out to Hart. I love Hart. Josh Hart, man. That's my dude, man. He like that Marcus type player. Like, he got those 2 offensive rebounds and kicked it out. I think they hit a 3 to either tie it up or take the lead. But Hart had a double-double. Hart's a problem. Gotta keep Hart off the glass. Gotta box that mofo out. Brunson, what we gonna do about Brunson? What can you do about Brunson? Al, you did your best. And tonight, Al had a subpar game. I'm assuming Al probably start. Even if KP played tonight, I really don't know if he is. My guess, he probably won't. But I'm not sure. Last time he went down, he was, like I say, he was out 8 games, but different circumstances. We know we got to win tonight. Big game tonight. We definitely got it. We can't go down 0-2. Can't do no Cleveland. Nah, no sorry. And if we go down 2, I still think we gonna. Nah, not this year. Maybe a different year, because we still had that edge to get one. But if we go down 2, nah. We might push it to 6, 7, but I'm not even thinking about that way, because we ain't going down 2. And like I said, Al, I expect Al gonna have a big game. Freaking injuries. This is gonna affect us. Sam Hauser, that ankle injury, and Sam Hauser cannot get a break this season, man. Every time the man come back from injury, he get hurt. He'll play like 2 games, he'll get hurt. The game before, I think he didn't play in game 3 when we lost. I just know one game him never play, and then the next game he was starting to warm up, man. Then the man get his ankle hurt. Might not be that as bad. He might have to just sit out 1 game. Hopefully he be back. But we definitely need his defense. I rate Sam Hauser's defense. And he had 2 blocks. He was doing the damn thing. Sam was doing the damn thing, man. Like, we need him. Definitely would love if he have his 3 mojo back, but we need him for defense. Definitely. Sam 6'8", 6'7". They respect him a little better. I'm talking about the refs, because a lot of time all folks be pushed, like just running him over, and he like. But like I said, he getting a little more respect. So hopefully Sam get better soon. If not, I see Pritch. Pritch had what, like 13 in 19 minutes, something like that. So, or 13 in 13 minutes, something. Pritchard had a nice game. I expect him to I expect everyone to be focused tonight, whoever play. Freaking Luke had a nice dunk. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you the positive of the game, because it was an entertaining game. So it was really, you know how I feel about the Knicks, man. This series is gonna give me a heart attack. Like, seriously, like, my emotions is so all over the place, man. I don't like this. That's why I never it's not a diss. I never want the Knicks to win, because once I found out there was in a bracket, I'm like, I can't, man. I can't. I got my mans in there about me watching the game. Shout out to my man Brushy, Greg G. Greg ain't no Knicks fan, but Brushy a Knicks fan. I ain't talked to George, but George a Knicks fan. It's even though I thought I'll feel different because it's the playoff time, and then I'll probably kick in a real Celtics fan if we down. This is like, okay, y'all gotta win, and it was an entertaining game, and we shot 40. We shot 63. I meant to say we missed 45 threes. And the Knicks only won by 3. So, the only thing is, if we up, whenever we up, we can't relax. And we gotta share the ball, man. 18 assists is 18 assists. Come on. I'm not even worried about the points. 18 assists, though? After coming off, I think we had like 31 assists in game 5. 33 maybe? I'm capping, but I know it was over 30. Might have been at 30, but I know it's 30 plus, or 30. I need to see at least 25, 26 really. I'm satisfied with 26. 30, I'm happy. Anything under 24, man, that should make me nervous. I don't like that, because that means we're not playing our game. We're just like, and it's not a selfish. It's not deliberately selfish, but like when we get sticky, we try to like. Even when the game was up, we were just like one pass. Oh, we're just doing a lot of dribbling, and then throwing the ball like with 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Stop doing that, man. Stop. And Tatum, do me a favor, bro. You out here killing it. I know how you is. Been watching you your whole career, but it's the playoffs, right? So you have a heat check. Well, you hit back-to-back threes. Well, mess up their whole head. Go to the hole for the 2. They know you're gonna shoot the 3 to get that. But if you mess with them, giving them a little hezzy, they probably get the foul and one and get the 3 same way. You know what I mean? Y'all can't be shooting like 5 threes in a row, like just missing. Like, no, don't do that. D White had a spectacular game. Even D White too shot 4 threes in a row, but I'm not believing up on D White. D White was just, playing in the system, but Tatum know better. he one of the leaders, so can't be doing that, doggy. Not this time. I understand why you did it, but back-to-back threes and them hit him with the get to the basket. Jalen. You was 0 for 7. You hit 1 3. I think you end the game for 1 for 9. Jalen, come on, Jalen. Even if everybody else I shoot threes, bro, come on. Come on, Jalen. You know I know your knee is messed up, broski. But come on, Jalen. You can't say we forced some of them. Well, you said we forced them, but I ain't hear you say I heard KP took a little ownership. But when you said the I or whatever we, I think he might have said. No, I think Jalen did say including himself. I think he did take accountability, because that's why after I watched like the interviews, kind of calm my nerves on things, because anyway they went up there on some other that would have set me off, but it really did calm me down after, hear them the perspective. No say they blew the game. That can't happen. Definitely gotta protect home. The way we've been playing this season, I knew we wasn't gonna go whatever, but we did get a nice record. We did go, including this season. We had 10 in a row at home wins in the playoffs, so not bad. I wanted to go for more just because, but I saw it go. Not really. Like I said, I'm not really worried about one loss. I'd probably be more mad. Definitely be more mad if it was another team. But gotta keep my man. And what did I say? Who took over the game? Who had 29? OG. That man went crazy. God definitely stopped OG. Definitely, he the one that brought him back in the game. He's definitely the one that was killing our momentum, making stops, coming out, hitting threes, coming back, hitting threes, getting to the basket, and one. That man's dangerous. He been a thorn since Toronto. I didn't know. I said Precious. Petula. I didn't even know last what, Monday, last game, whatever, or first game, that was his first. I think they said his first minutes maybe in the playoffs. And I said that might be a cap, but he didn't get no burn. He probably get burned this series. But people like they used to play for Golden State, that light-skinned cat, he could get on fire. He a streaky player, but he could definitely get on fire, because he hit a couple shots after he was shooting duds. I can't remember him name, yo. And he one of the players I rock with. And I like when the Knicks picked him up because of that reason. Like, he'll miss like whatever and then still shoot it. And now he like a JR. JR is a better shooter, in my opinion. But and it's not. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he might have been in freaking. He was from OKC though. That's what I remember from like back in the day when him and Russell and all of them had the handshakes. If let me see. Hold on, because it's gonna bother me. Cameron Payne. Yeah, Campaign. Got a guy like keep his ass in check. What we gonna do about Brunson? Brunson gonna get his points, man. We just gotta make it difficult for him. Like, I know Al wanted to challenge, but we can't be doing that to Al, man. I see, like, once he got switched, whatever, and then I know I seen Al. Al was like, nah, I got him. Al, come on. And it's a 3, but that's Brunson. That's what Brunson do. He's, what, clutch player of the year for a reason. For a real reason. And the only thing, he got a little banged up, but everybody banged up. That's the only thing slowing that man down, bro. But with all this momentum, I don't think nothing's going to stop him from playing, if he can. But like I said, so shout out to the Knicks for that win, man. Shout outs to y'all, but watch how we turn up tonight and tie this mofo up. But I love, and we can't not win this, we cannot lose the series because one thing. Anybody else, like, okay, but Stephen A, you are a fake ass Knicks fan. I remember when the Knicks wasn't good. If you're a real fan, you still talk up good about them or whatever, even if you'll be mad or whatever. But you was talking dirty about the Knicks. All of a sudden, you what you call them? Try and use a word that always people like, a fairway of that word there. Try to use word that become that word that you're a fair weather fan. I think that's what it is. You ain't really no fan, man. We can't not, because if we lose and no, just because of him, no, we cannot. Really and truly, we shouldn't even give the Knicks no more games, but it might be one of those series. We win one, they win one, we win one. We might be a 7-game series. I said, what, 5, 6? Really want to get them out in 5. But right now, it might be a upscale battle. So might have to take them out in 6. But the only reason is, like I said, it's not because no disrespect to them. It's because the injuries, bro. We seen I'm talking about this game last night. Even though Donovan went off for 48, but he was banged up. We seen Dru just came back from a hammy. KP down. Jalen dislocated his finger last round, so you know there's still a problem. He got bad knees. Not Kenny bad knees. He don't got bad knees like Kenny. You know what I mean? He got old man Kenny knees, but you know he got bad knees right now. And then freaking Tatum, wrist messed up. Well, no one said, and he just hurt his ankle before the playoffs, whatever. Probably just like a little bit, I know, but everyone banged up, yo. I mean, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Get him out of here. I said, other than that, Celtics. Let's go. Let's get this win. I really wanted like a 15-point win, just so you know what I mean. Just for my satisfaction. Just because we lost last game, you gotta give the crowd something nice. You know what I mean? And I want to ask a question to all the Celtics fans, or just people in general who watch this. You think the Celtics, drop a comment, you think the Celtics are going to shoot more than 53s tonight? Because we average like, this is what at one time we was averaging like 53. But I think it rounded out to like, it might have still been 53 at the end. But I think it came to like 47. But I'm going to try to check that if I remember it and drop it. But you think we're going to shoot more than 53s tonight? What's my answer? Yes. Because that's what we do. Worry about it. Other teams don't do what we do. We learn from Golden State, and we got shooters. We could do that. Don't follow us and get into that trap. I mean, freaking Cleveland acting like they want blood clot shoot threes here and there. Y'all could be like us. We ain't gonna be like y'all and be down 0-2. Hopefully. No, we're not. We ain't like y'all ain't like us. Yo, I'm gonna even say it before I'm gonna come off. Drop like, a comment, share, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Right? Hopefully y'all enjoy the game, and we'll get up a little shortly after. Enjoy your night. Be safe. Deuces. Celtics be balling. Celtics be balling. Watch how we ball out tonight. Deuces.